Okay, well, I guess that's how we're starting. Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where I was rudely interrupted by that thing flying right in my face. But yes, it is 2 days later. Hello. Yeah, we are back in Satisfactory, continuing on the turbo motor project, because that's pretty big. Jaredy Cool will not be joining us today because he thought it would be more fun to go to a football game than play Satisfactory, so meh. Anyhow, not to say that we haven't worked since the last stream though, so I believe we ended the stream somewhere around here with some of the smelters starting to go in. Well, that's all been figured out by now. So what I've gotten done is obviously over here we got aluminum-based productions. Here's steel going into the steel-based production here. Then we have our iron production, which splits off a little bit for the iron sheets. And the rest gets sent back here for iron poles, which happens to be all the way down here. Then the rest of what we have is copper, so if I could move faster, that'd be great. Most of, or no, 40 of the copper is sent this way to finish off the aluminum production. A good chunk of it is sent over this way for wire production. And the rest is right here for sheet production. And that is all of our base resources, I believe, converted into their natural parts. So that leaves us with a bunch of outputs, but nowhere to use them. Right here, of course, being iron rods. And then we got wire and sheets right over here. Let's go to this corner so it's quiet. But yes, so once again, going to remind you that we are obeying the almighty spreadsheet for what we're doing here. We've gotten a bunch of this stuff down here at the bottom. That is annoying green screen artifacting going on. Like right here. Right here. The hell? I'm just messing with the green screen now because it's like... Anyhow, enough distractions. That is very annoying though. But anyhow, I've marked up the actual spreadsheet, not that image there, so hold on. I now go consult the spreadsheet to see what we're doing next. And it's all going to be on the next floor as we filled this floor up. Also, some exciting news. Today, we started the next season of Coolcraft. So expect videos on that to start popping up here shortly. Okay, screws is the next thing we realistically gotta get going. Oh yeah. And with that, I happen to have Tyler on the line here. He's currently deafened though, but should he undeafen at any point, we will be able to hear him. So, cool that. Alright, so the next thing I think we're going to do is we're going to take all of the iron rods No. Shit, it's not all the iron rods. What's the other one? Crap. Most of the iron rods. 115 of the 195 iron rods. What is that ratio? Wait, that's just over half, huh? That is an annoying ratio. So we'll just split it in half and hope everything gets to the right places. I mean, it's close to 60%, but... Damn. Okay. Well, either way, actually, we need to be getting all of these various resources up to the next floor, where they can actually get used. So, I'm wondering if we should go back and do that over by the wall, or like here is fine. I'll say here is fine for now, just because I'm lazy, but it very well might not be fine. They're all tier 3. Oh, that's nice. Wait, so let's go up to the next floor then. Currently, there's sunlight here. Currently, this is just so that I can, like, build the underside. We can reconfigure those to point elsewhere. Dude, dang, okay. Weird stuff's going on with my music. I get a movement. Blech. Guess I'm not as... Guess I'm a little rusty, I guess. Haven't touched this all that much since, Friday. I mean, I have touched it a little bit. Like, obviously, I did all this after the stream, but yesterday I don't think I touched this at all. And too much other shit that I was doing. Dang, I did not realize that was effectively in line. I can see it wiggles a little bit, but it's effectively in line. Alright. Alright, can always come down to look at what's what there. We have other things elsewhere when they're necessary, so... What do we need in screw production? We need... We need 11.5 machines of screw production. So guess we start here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And of course, one of these machines has to be downclocked to half. But because there's 12, it'd be a shame to waste this opportunity for even splitting. We will just evenly split resources between them, even though it's not technically what is necessary. First, I guess we set them all to screws, and then we'll figure out which one is half afterwards. And keep in mind, we're basically taking half of the input belt. To come into all these anyway. Dang, okay. This is a why did I click there? That's not how you do things in this game. Yes, Minecraft, yes, but this, no. Can you tell that I've been playing some Minecraft today? Oh, also, we had a fun little situation. One of the mods that I've developed that I made an improvement to had an issue that effectively made it not a server-side only mod, because I apparently never tested connecting a client to it. So I just kind of assumed it would work like it did before. That was fun. Hey, if you don't want randos joining your server, a mod that does random stuff that'll prevent the Minecraft 5 from joining it. definitely something we can advise. But yeah, that was actually very annoying. It was... I was like, wait, what? Why am I not joining? Why is it not letting me join? I was like, oh. Oh, no! Yeah, it was, malfunction. Or, not what I intended to have happen. When I did stuff in that mod. So now a feature of that mod is missing. I didn't bother actually pushing any changes to GitHub for that mod. I probably should, considering... well, no one else actually uses it. Okay, we can just about split off of that. Do around here. So let's see, the other thing we're gonna need is rotors, which is gonna happen, I mean, we're gonna need some amount of screws for that anyway. Rotors are made entirely out of poles, which is crazy. Looking at the spreadsheet, 400 of the screws that we're making now, which is 60 less than the total, are gonna go over this way. So, hang on, we're just gonna put the splitter here. So actually, how much do these things produce? These produce 40. Okay, so literally just one of these machines. I'd say the one on the very end here goes to the other thing that needs screws. Everything else can go over to rotor production. And, I'll just set this one to be the 50%er. Wait, 60. No, hang on. Oh, we do need one. Hang on. Never mind. What am I talking about? It's 40, not 60 per minute. Okay, hang on. Which means actually no, it makes sense to just do the half one at the end. Gah. My numbers here. My numbers here be doing me weird. Yeah, okay, no, this is right. So, towards what else? Towards whatever else is going to need screws, we'll go that way. But for the rest of them, they will all feed back this way. All 10 of them. Because we have the space, we might as well do a proper load balance merging setup, apart from like the center one that's going to be... I guess that's going to be the different one. Then all of these things get merged, but this one here also gotta get merged in somehow. And then they gotta go up and over these machines back in this way. Well, okay, the easiest way to do this is to have iron plates on me. Alright, got it. I probably would die if I fell from that height normally, so... Alright. Now we make the long trek all the way up to the top of the factory. Alright. now we'll put a merger here. Very least, that needs to be this. Because that is exactly a tier 2 belt. Okay, wait. 120. That's tier 2, right? I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, exactly a tier 2 belt out of each of these. Okay, and then we can get our final little merger here. Probably the least balanced of them all. Wait, this just goes straight to tier 4. A tier 4 there, and a tier 1 there. Yeah, that fits. Alright then. Oh, this is as high as I can make this support anyway. Aha. Well, that's fine. Yeah, you'll barely even notice that when there are screws whizzing by on there, yeah? Alright, so. With that being said, we have knocked... What have we knocked off? We've knocked screws off the list. So, in theory, we could just go do rotors now. Yeah, we could just go and do... Because everything else is going to require other resources that we have to bring over this way. Like cables, reinforced iron plates, circuit boards. Yeah, I'd say we just do rotors now because we have all the resources for it right here. We need 4 assemblers. 4 assemblers. So we'll put it here. 1, 2. I need more reinforced iron plates. Beep, beep. Stairs are probably the most effective way to get up. If only we had elevators in this game that humans could ride at least. So there's all 4 of these. So. Oh. Yep, I definitely meant to waste my ammo. Maybe at some point we'll dedicate some time to making a custom, like, factory for just like more advanced ammo, like target-seeking ammo, or maybe turbo rifle ammo. I don't entirely know what types of ammo there are, but I know those 2 exist. Okay, so whew. Screws will be on top. Alright, I'm making the executive decision for screws to be on top. Because, well, they're already on top, theoretically, so. And then we get... Alright. more cables. Cables are one of those things we're gonna need to end up being producing here. Soon. Having a clear guiding direction in the form of the spreadsheet, though, I do think is very much handy in terms of the production, or in terms of figuring out what I must do next. So very much would recommend. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, no, that'll be fine with tier 1 on going above there at the bottom. I'm gonna need tier 3 on the top here. Alright. There we go. Alright. How many rotors per minute? This is like 16 rotors per minute? Huh. I do not entirely remember what the rotors that we're making are to be used for. Sure, it's not like ridiculous. There we go. Alright, there's rotors. Done. Marked as complete. Alright, now I feel comfortable going back down to apparently doing circuit boards next. Which is gonna take part of the plastic production. I don't remember how much. Let's see if I can find plastic production in here. Half. Exactly half. It's going to take exactly a half of our plastic production. And, use it for circuit boards. I don't know where plastic's going to be. Actually, I guess I could bring plastic into the factory at this point. And I guess rubber at the same time, because obviously those two things are going to be needed together. They are right down here. Right there. I don't know how I'm getting them up here, though. Now, let me see, what do we have in... Yeah, we only have one extra hole there. I don't think it'd be a good idea to try to bring both of them from there. Okay, which one of those, let's start with, is the copper sheets? This one. I really should start sending some of these things to the Awesome Sink. Anyhow. Copper sheets is this one, so that is the middle one. Ah, that's a little bit convenient at the very least. Right, that gives us some flexibility. How many circuit board? 3, effectively. 3 assemblers for circuit board. Unfortunately, we only have space for like exactly 2 of these right here. And we do need a third one. Or to overclock one of these slightly. I feel like it'd be slightly easier just to do a third one. Actually, how much additional power... circuit board. We do have a power shred here. How much additional power would this use to get... So 15 megawatts to... Well, it's not going to tell me now, is it? I gotta get a proper power hookup for this floor. Somewhere along the wall here, there is... Okay, hang on. We'll just connect this to something on the floor below. Please hold. Yeah, power hookups for this floor are completely an afterthought. That one will do. Alright, Smarty still says 15 megawatts. Oh yeah, 8.5 per minute. I mean, we could just do this. If I jack that up, okay, it's not changing until I guess it, so here, let's just see. That 2 goes in there. That 4. 17.7. That is less power than actually using a whole other one of these. Wait, actually. So what would downclocking this thing be to produce 100%? It produces. Alright, hold on. What's 1? Wait. What? Oh, wait, 8.5 is the default production rate. Okay, let's see what the production would be like for this thing. One megawatt. No, it is more efficient to do it like this then. Or to use... Okay, we don't actually need to let that finish. Okay. So what I'm thinking we do then is we just... is starting like there. Move them a bit forwards. Yeah, the default 7.5. But we need... Yeah, we need 16 per minute. Ah, that's why. What? 1. I say 1 per minute, it goes to 0%. Hold on. There we go. So, I don't... Again. Plastic is a little bit of a mystery at this point, but for that, we will get that... split out... What? How is that an invalid belt shape? What the fuck? Why does it keep moving it? There's nothing invalid about this. Ugh. Wait. Yeah, this thing can all survive at tier 1 belts. Alright. Alright. Then we figure out plastic. So here's the thing. Again, I don't know where the rest of the plastic or rubber is gonna end up being used. But if we say... Huh. Come around here. And had a dual input wall of, I think the plastic was tier 3 and the rubber was tier... Actually, here we go. We'll go... So we'll have the plastic there, and the rubber there. There we go. That's where they'll come into the factory. So then we have the big ugly conveyor lift running down this rather pristine side of the factory. That does go quite far though. We'll figure out getting stuff over there. Let's see. Now we do exactly the same thing for the other one, which is going to be, of course, the rubber chute. Apart from this one has to face this way. Wow. Dang, I didn't realize that the actual factory was extending out over where the OG power plant is. Okay. Bring it down to, say, about there. Alright, so if we then... Oh wait, but we're still in straight mode there. That's gonna do weird things. But if we go directly there, it's gonna work. Yay! I assure you this looks weird as hell. But hey. Alright, now we can go up to the top floor and see that we have plastic and rubber being streamed directly into the factory up there. No hassle to us whatsoever in obtaining that plastic and rubber. All we have to do is just use it. Well, the rubber will be here shortly. I guess we did put that on a slower belt. So... Yeah, clearly that doesn't... Clearly attempting to lock that doesn't work. Now, I don't know where the rubber is going to have to go, or where the other half of the plastic is going to have to go, but... all things considered... we'll just keep the belts going this way for now. Of course, half this plastic is splitting off about halfway down there. Right above this, we'll put the splitter for the plastic. About there. Get the Mark II conveyor. Yeah, it's almost perfect. Wait, how much plastic does this need? 64. Yeah, it does barely require a Mark II belt. Anyhow, yes. This is the first thing in this entire production line, actually, to get any resources. So, yay there. Alright, that is circuit boards done. Continuing along. For the rest of the screws are needed. And also iron plates. Dang, that one's like all the way up. Should we? Okay, no, wait, we gotta merge these. Alright, actually, before I go put anything else in, I am going to quickly take a bathroom break. I will be right back. Alright then. Let's keep moving. Oh, I just realized on the spreadsheet I spelled computer computer. It works. Anyhow, reinforced iron plate, which takes the remaining amount of screws that we didn't use here, plus iron plate. Yeah, I think we only made 30 of those. Okay, so we gotta get those over here. Actually, we might be able to, depending on how things work out, we might be able to use the center here to... maybe not. Right here is the production line for them. Which direction do we go? We go this way? There's a lot of space right here. Didn't want to clutter up the space in front of all the smelters, I guess. Anyhow, so we gotta send this up there and all the way over there. So what we could do, actually, as it says, we could go around the middle, which was originally intended as kind of just a general purpose logistics location, and it kind of has been used for that, but it's kind of gotten a little bit crowded, especially on the lower layers where we've used the center to actually bring new resources from all the way down below up. I don't know how we're getting most of the resources for this up, but hey. Hold on. Have to do that so it knows that I want to go this way. And I'm gonna want those to come in. Whatever. This is how I'm doing. This is how I do it right now. Sure, like right here. Okay. Okay. Of course, that would be the wrong direction. I have to set this one up as well. Even if this one's only temporary. Good enough to get the idea. Okay. Is that right? If I were to do think here, I'd have to... That is right, okay. There we go. Okay, build it that way, why don't you? Alright, so that will be our iron plates for this. Actually, how many machines do we need for the reinforced iron plates? Yeah. One machine. Really? A singular assembler. That really takes 60 screws per... Wow, okay. Dang, I did not realize that. Well. Huh. I didn't think of this part. Clearance. There we go. Oh, that's fine. It's just resting on there. Alright, and that is reinforced iron plates. Pretty easy, actually. Alright. Reinforced iron plates. Tick. Cable. We need 2 using 120 wire. Actually, hold on, I gotta check. How many things needed wire? 2. So we only need... We only need a tier... Ah, stators is what needs the rest. So yeah, just exactly a tier 2 belt of these here. So actually, can we like should we? It's not could we, because obviously we could. But should we just do that? Take the output of this. Yes, and then okay, then we'll have to have this stuff flying in close. We could theoretically lower this stuff, and actually no, this is really bad for it actually. Okay. We'll figure out what we're doing with this stuff later. Okay, we'll figure that out later. So anyhow, we have these being copper cables. I don't know where these are going. Each of these requires 60 wire per minute. Alright, and then we have a Mark III belt coming out there. That is for the stators, which, who knows where those are going to be done. But this is cable, which is almost certainly a product in the computer, I want to say. And I don't know where we're going to be doing that. We did circuit boards over here, so this may have to loop back over that way. Alright. Alright, but that is cable done. Oop, that was the wrong button. I see my face. So weird, so weird. Where is my web browser? There it is. Okay. Oh. Ooh, quartz crystal. So here's the problem. I don't know where any of our quartz is coming in. We need 1.6 quartz crystal manufacturers, and okay. I don't know where any of our quartz crystals are, or when any of our raw quartz is coming in. But I know it has something to do with this right here. So it's probably for the best that we come over here. One of these sides. And use the rest of it over this way. This will need approximately... Oh, just a tier 1 belt of quartz per minute. Okay, we'll do it in this corner because I don't know what else would go here. And then this one can be narrowed down to 60% speed. This music is strange. Logistics, splitter. The frick. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna do some architecture here. Ooh, architecture. Gonna build a catwalk right across the area right here, because I don't think we're currently filling this space in with machines. We can obviously do that later, and we can actually put a junction on the catwalk here. To go all the way to the back of the factory here. Maybe we'll put a staircase back here eventually, but I just wanted like a way to walk around above this stuff. That makes sense. Anyhow. Right, and part of this is that we were going to have... Okay. Gonna have a splitter. Splitty litter. Right here. I don't know what tier belt needs to go out the other side of that, but... Tier 1 lift can come from here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So, we'll just pretend that that can go far enough by building this here. And deleting this support. There we go. Alright. How much is otherwise needed of quartz? Actually, what is the total raw quartz required? 180 total. And this is exactly 60. Which means that we're down to tier 2. So yeah, we'll need tier 3 belts going in there. Alright, that is... Actually, let's merge that, and then we got that done. I don't remember where these are used. Probably the crystal oscillator, if I had to guess. Now that I think about it, that is the wrong one. Merger. Alright. Alright. Raw quartz is done. Aluminum ingots, cladded aluminum done. Alright, stators next, which takes the rest of the wire and steel pipe. Well, first things first. Probably want to do this again more... Wait. Okay, this stuff requires motors, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna, considering we got rotors over this way already, right next to the circuit boards, I think it'd be a good idea to also do the stators over this way, because they're gonna be needed right here anyway for stuff. So how much do we need? $3.2, so that's an additional 4. Oh gosh. 1, 2. Three and 4. Alright, these are all making stators. Which means I'll have to belt the steel pipes all the way over here from the other side of the factory. We also... God dang, that's 5. And the rest of the wires coming up from the floor below also have to be belted over here. Oh, it's 4. Okay. That's less bad, actually. But still, this is an annoyingly small... Why did I do this to myself? Just wanting to do these things over this way, I guess. That's why I did this to myself. Actually, if I do it more, if I run the splitters more like this, or yeah, everything here will be done. Actually, we'll take the top ones and flip them around. Oh wait, no, we can't do that. Never mind. They face the direction they face. Yeah, I realize why I did them this way now. There we go. Then I gotta figure out. Can I fit a belt pull there? I think I can. Just barely. Squeak a belt in. I mean, I might need to remove this conveyor pole, yeah. But we put in the wall here. Yeah, this is definitely cutting it close. But it works. Alright, gonna have to figure out how I'm getting either of those resources over here, but yeah, the weird twister spaghetti logistics that I'm doing here aren't lighting up even with, aren't letting up even with more space. Anyhow, one of these, the top and the bottom, definitely is gonna need. Because wait, this is for stators. Steel pipe should be fine. The wire, which we'll say is on bottom. It's gonna need a tier 2 belt coming out there. And wait. Hang on. That's like come on. That is not overlapping clearance, but okay. If you say so, I guess. And go right under there. That's not necessarily final. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit of unintentionally looking nice there. Again, not intentional, but that'll work for getting wires over this way. Oh, I gotta... I gotta merge that. And then I guess who knows where the next who knows where I'm gonna put the motor production. We'll get to that later. First I need to get the actual steel pipes all the way over here. Because those are made all the way over here. Would it be worth? No, it really wouldn't. These were like literally the opposite side of the factory that I should have been building all this stuff on. But yeah, we gotta get it from like over here all the way over there. How's the ceiling looking in here? That looks mostly fine. Okay. Wait, how many steel pipes? 48? That is a tier 1 belt material. Apart from the fact I don't have any poles. Let's get some poles. Then we'll just route it along the ceiling there for the most part. Alright. Actually, let's put in a floor hole conveyor first. To be able to actually extract the resource. A conveyor floor hole here. Alright. So that's where we have to get it to on the floor beneath. Ah! No, come on. We got ores and stuff going right there. Okay. We will move that a bit. We do have some wiggle room over here. It's like anywhere but there would be fine. A bit too tall. I put that in the same. I put that in exactly the same place. Dang it. There we go. Now we will be able to successfully do this on the underside. Alright. Wait, it didn't work. Why didn't that go? There it is. Alright, and then we attach a conveyor lift there. And there we go. Alright. Steel pipes are in. That is the state war done. Yeah, I think we should just put the motor production in right now. Because we have both of those things kind of going over here. Also, circuit boards are gonna need to like loop back. Here, actually, let me... I'm gonna need to loop circuit boards back for computer production, which is... The other two resources are literally over this way, so... There we go. Those are gonna loop back. The only other thing that we're doing right here is assembling the motors. Okay. Alright, so... Splitter goes... Not there, it's gotta go further back. Yeah, that direction makes sense now. And the straight belts tool also still makes complete sense in some of its choices. There we go. Alright. Both these are set to motors. One of them needs to be set to 60%. Don't remember what the motors get used for. But here we are. We have 5 motors per minute of production. Wait, no. 16 motors per minute of, wait, no, 8 motors per minute of production. You know, I'll say the right number one of these times. Alright. There's motors done. Marking that as complete. Alright, hopping back to the order of which we actually were going to go do things. Oh wait, cable gets used in 2 different places. Crap. It's also a very annoying difference in cables. 32 to 28. Well, looks like I did the quartz crystal crap in one of the worst possible locations. But anyhow, that'll be for me in a couple minutes. We need 2 manufactories here. And I need more of the motors that we were just making there. Motors are up 2 floors. Remember the stream when we were slowly trying to figure out the rotors part of the motor production line? Yeah, now we've had to do that a lot more. But this is kind of rolled into the everything else. I passed the door. It's on this wall. Alright. Okay, manufacture this. Computer. That makes so much sense. And then 60% of a computer. So, wait, how many cables are we producing? That's happening right here, right? We're producing 60 cables, and just over half of them go over there. Okay. Ah, that seems a tad bit of a dead end now. That will have to cross this, I guess. We're making sure that okay, here, all about making sure that everything. Okay, so this half here will just go over that way. Another 2 manufacturers are gonna need that. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to. Oh man, I was just down on the 1st floor. Alright. Back to it. Alright. That's cables. We need circuit boards. We need plastic. Plastic is already actually right over here, so we'll. The rubber, I feel like that's going to get used somewhere around the corner here. Anyway. Hang on, let's, beep, 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 beep. Let's see. So dun 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Let's go. I realize I'm not really narrating too well what I'm doing here. That is a fair assessment of what's going on. I'm just kind of focused right now. Focused on getting stuff done. Which is not what normally happens. Alright, so that's plastic. Now we just need the circuit boards from over there to be split. Well, guess. Oh, gee, dang! This is gonna be a bit of strange fit here. So we're gonna need like. We need to do that. Then. Do I want to try stacking that on top of this? Actually, probably not. That'll just be a pain. Well, here's the problem. Getting a belt with this stuff on it in here is going to be a bit tricky. You know what? Here's what we can do. We'll, See, this is the problem with manufacturers. It's so hard to actually get all the... If you need to put multiple manufacturers next to one another, getting all the resources into them gets really annoying really fast. So we're just gonna do this. Don't know what's happening to that rubber. I don't know, we'll do stuff with it eventually, I guess. The cable's going to the next set of manufacturers. We'll deal with that. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. I just go directly... Nah, okay. There we go. There's a double fire there. Alright. And that is the protection of the computers. This is feeling not that hard. Getting the resources for all this is probably going to be harder. Alright, now we need the crystal oscillator, which requires the quartz, which is on the, at this point, opposite corner of the factory. Unfortunately, this also requires the reinforced iron plates, which are right here. Ugh, getting that out is going to be a pain. And cables, which are also right here. Crap. So we need to get stuff that all the way over there to all the way over here. This might be capable of running along the wall, but we need two more manufacturers to go along here for this. Oh, okay. I apparently alt space there. I use that less. I don't use that as often as I should be using that. Alright, modular frames. All the way down on the bottom. This weak body here can't take a measly 6-7 story fall. Actually, how many floors do we have here? This is the first floor. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, it's like a 6-story fall. Gosh, getting a roof on this floor so we can get power to everything is also going to be fun. Crystal oscillator. Both of these are going to be at full speed, so... Alright, well, we're going to need cable and reinforced iron plates. Those should be relatively easy to get over here. So, this here is circuit boards. This is cable. Yeah, we'll just logistic splitter. I'm aware that some of the the load balancing for the yeah, I'm definitely aware that these load balancings are not, for a lot of these machines, in fact, are not as good as they could be, which is potentially a problem. But hopefully things will just back up and work itself out. Alright. The reinforced iron perch. We could put that on... Well, okay. Step one is getting it out of here. It is awfully trapped. So, actually, if we, like... We just do that for now. Yeah, I really did just kind of pack the reinforced iron plates in here. Alright. That'll do. Alright, so yeah, we have just this one random machine for reinforced iron plates in here. That goes up and over all this, under this. Then it'd be great if we could just stick it on top of this. Woohoo! There we go. And we'll need a splitter. This is admittedly a bit far away from the actual machine, but, well, all the resources coming over here are going to be relatively far away. That was not at all straight. Oh well, who cares? Not me, I will tell you that. Now, getting this up there is actually going to be the next challenge. Oh, never mind. That's actually pretty easy. A little bit of overlap there, but the game didn't complain, so yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, now we need the quartz from all the way over on the other side of the building. I wonder how much power all this is going to take. Think about it. I wonder how much overhead we currently have on the grid. Let's check. I don't think it'll take too much power. Yeah, we are still very good with power. Or with the availability of power, and honestly, there are things we could realistically do to significantly increase our production power if we really needed to. Alright, so now I have to get this stuff from here all the way over to the opposite corner of the factory. Oh, that's fun. Definitely the right place to do this. Definitely. Alright, to start with, we will just... Wait, how much of this stuff are we producing? Like 36, okay. So, we take this, cut right across all this, actually no, okay, we're gonna, what are we gonna do? Let's elevate it. Elevate this. And take it over this way. Hopefully we'll be able to fit anything else in on that. If not, we'll just do more stuff to fit it in. I don't know. Okay, then we go around this. Here to this corner where we can go around pretty easily. Yeah, quite literally have to go entirely around the core of the building to get this to the very edge of the core. So we literally go around the entire core of the building to figure out. Actually, I think we're gonna do it like this, actually. So we'll say that you can stick around on the core. We could have had it stick around on... Okay, so we could have had it stick around on the core. But we didn't need it to go the entire distance along the building core. Alright. This is why I'm building... Oh, I guess this is part of the reason why this stuff is getting built so far away, so that we can actually, you know, have the belts peel right off of this. Alright. Yeah, complex production line for the crystal oscillator. Like, the way the interactions between all these different sections of the production line is crazy. Alright. Okay, wow, we're on to... Let's 1, 2... We're on to the final row on the spreadsheet of items. Dang, we are getting close. Okay, aluminum casing, we have that. Heat sink. Wait, shit. No! Oh, this is gonna be very annoying. Copper sheets, which is this one. Those go to multiple places. How much? 72, which is a tier 2 belt. How much of that was needed by the circuit boards? 208, which is actually still a tier 3 belt. Well, anyhow. So this is going to be interesting, as this actually is the first thing to require aluminum on this list. Oh, fun. Someone's used the on-campus robots to order their food. Woo. Alright. So the aluminum production is over here. I'm beginning to think that we don't need this entire floor to finish off the production chain. So... we have... Whew! We have not enough motors. Hold on. I'm gonna need to grab a lot more motors. Oh, wrong floor. We need more motors. Oh gosh. So, we need 4 blenders for this next section. You know what's actually hurting my head here is the logistics, not the, not what is needed, but just the logistics of how do I split things off and get them to the right location. So yeah, that needs so we need aluminum, which is over here. And heatsink is actually a product that we're outputting here. Is it? Oh, hello, chatter. Nice to see someone showing up and participating in the chat. Right, cooling system's what we're outputting. Heatsink is just a component. But for the 3 other things that like need manufacturing and stuff, well, they're probably gonna need to be okay, so for the few other things we're gonna need here, they're probably gonna be coming back this way anyway. So, in terms of how many hours, let's see. Last I knew, the server had over 1,000 hours online. But it's kind of difficult to track considering it's always running, and therefore it's always counting every second the server's online as the game running. So it's kind of difficult to track how long I've spent playing this. Let's see. Where do I want to build this? Well, heats. Okay, we'll. Wait, motors are used for what? Hang on. Oh, the motors are used in the final production. Motors are used in the final production here. Which means they'll need to be belted a ways to that anyway, because that requires... Wow, okay. Alright, we'll just, we'll make the heat sinks over this way then. See if there's even enough space. Only able to launch the space elevator twice. We have done it 3 times? Wait, did we do it 2 or 3 times? I don't know. We're on phase 4 either way. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. What else does the... Oh wait, no, heatsink is just assemblers. Whoops. What was I thinking? Heatsink is just the assembler. 4 assemblers over here, which would be probably fine. But 2 tiles from the edge of the factory here. 1, 2, 3, and... Guess we're rerouting this already! I did this in the totally wrong spot of the factory, oh well. Oh no, that is literally... Alright, anyhow. So move all these then. These things can be moved a little bit easier. Yeah, so around 3 times that we've watched. I don't remember. We've been on phase 4 for like a month now. Because it actually requires a lot more in-depth effort to actually build all the various components from this phase. Like, I mean, as you can see, we got 2 out of the 3 project parts done for this one. I'm currently working on the production line to help complete the 3rd one, and we haven't even unlocked the 4th one yet, so... Because that requires this production line to be up and running. So... Where's the heatsink? Sure. Let's get these all set as heatsink quickly. Wait, we need 3.2. What? That's the wrong one. So, with 3.2, this is going to need to be 20%. And yeah, so all the cladded aluminum can be brought all the way over this way. Alright. Fun fact, you can actually ride on top of this thing as it goes to space, like it'll actually take you there. You won't survive though, because once you get up too far, it'll just start killing you. And then you get launched all the way across the map and you'll die in the void. But anyhow, so we got most of the alien alien megafauna. Got most of that. Haven't really done much with the alien technology yet, as we've been preoccupied doing other things. All of Caterium, all of Mycelia, all of Nutrients, everything in Power Slugs apart from the renewable power shards, because that, we haven't gotten time crystals yet. All of Quartz, and all of Sulfur apart from Nukes and Ionized Fuel, because again, that requires a lot of power shards. Yeah, most MAM research that was easy to do has been done. Alright. Yeah, those things are scary, and the arachnophobia mode doesn't really help, like, at all, because it just makes them terrifying, glitchy cat JPEGs instead of, I don't know, at least 3D models. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I used to use arachnophobia mode, but that was also quite terrifying, and I felt it a little bit harder to combat them when they were just like billboarded cat PNGs instead of like 3D models. If there was like a cat PNG box, that would be better, but like still, ugh. You can, what? How did I do that? No, I have not seen the boss fighter, thankfully. I've heard that such terrifying things exist in this game, but I have not seen it yet. I mean, that's a question that is you know, it's a question that can be, you know, questioned. Let's see. So how am I getting resources over to the, let's see. No. We need... Okay. I'm just doing all this as Mark 1. Will we be needing Mark 2 for any of the... Should any of these be Mark 2 by chance? Not after the first splitter, no. I mean, I don't really do much talking about this game outside of actually playing it. And plus, that's why we have live chat. Let's see. Alright, now I need, what? 72 of the copper sheets from over this way. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge to get them over that way. Well, I guess here's a good spot, is I need to split to a tier 2 belt. Let's go in here. Boom, boom, boom. Out of reinforced iron sheets, dang it. Bum, 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 bum. Now we trek all the way back up to the top of the factory to continue building this production line. I've also not put really any thought into where most of the resources for this production line are actually going to come from. Go down around, go around this, and bam. Up. Okay. Now for the aluminum, which is produced right over this way. I mean, that would require me to go through the effort of all the research for the Dimensional Depot and then figuring out how to place Dimensional Depots around to actually put the stuff I want in there. Which is a bunch of effort that I haven't been bothered to go through right now. So I got a factory to build. Oh. The heck? Why would it do that? Alright. No, stop rotating on me. What? Okay, here. Alright, we'll place in this. And you can go into there. And this can come a little bit forwards. Well, you see, the problem with exploring this game is exploring typically means you have to run into things, like spiders, that I do not want to run into. I'd much rather... Well, I mean, you kind of have to... I mean, to some extent, you do have to explore to get the resources, but it's also a pain. It takes a lot of effort. But yeah, mostly that I don't want to run into really annoying things that I have to deal with in the world. Like spiders, as you mentioned. Dun, dun. There we go. Right. There we go. Alright, that's cladded aluminum brought over here. Just gotta merge the outputs of all of these. Alright. And then these are probably going to have to be sent to the other side of the factory. Knowing how I've been laying this stuff out, I'm probably going to have to send all this stuff to the other side of the factory now. You see, those only do so much until they're jumping at you and getting in your face, and there's like 7 of them right in front of you. Yes, there are. You know, the weapons are, you know, useful, but they only go so far once they're, you know, 6 feet from you. Jumping at you, and you're panicking. Anyhow, that is heat sinks done. Alright, only 3 things left to make. Starting with radio control units, which used computers and crystal oscillators, perfect. Plus the aluminum casing, which is all the way down there. I could probably put that along the underside of the factory. But here, how many of these do we need? We need 2 manufacturers. Manufacturer. Hope that's enough. Hopefully that's enough logistic space there. Whee! Up over the wall. Thank you. Whee! All right. Yeah, modular frames is what we were short on. Let's see, I've been 1.5 hours that I've been live, and we are actually closing in on the end of this production line. Now, if only we had the resources necessary for this. Those are going to have to come from far and wide. We already have obviously plastic and rubber. Alright. Radio control units, and we need exactly 1.6 of these. So we're going to have a 60%er. Gosh, the music's getting a little bit, tense here. For no apparent reason. I'm in a factory, guys. I'm in my factory. Just doing my building. One of these probably needs to be... Can this go like that? Okay, that can't. Cleaner. Much cleaner way of doing that. Okay. Let's see, what do I need? I keep seeing... It's like just out of my window. Actually, I can make the browser a little bit wider. Yeah, that's perfect. Everything I need is now on screen. I don't have to go back to it for the rest of this. 64 aluminum casing, which I guess we can make that the bottom one here, so we'll make that... Actually, well, once we get all the splitters in, we need... I'm gonna put one in for each one. There we go. There we go. Alright, so the bottom one here is going to be the platted aluminum. The other one that doesn't really matter all that much what they are, or which one they are. Wow, okay. More iron sheets necessary. All the way down here. Someday we'll do the Dimensional Depot. Once I can be bothered to get enough Mercer Spheres to make that worth it. To be fair, we really could at any point. Just get all those Mercer Spheres. Alright. And bam. That is our crystal oscillators and computers and all of that hooked into the production of the radio control unit. Alright. And now we need to merge them together. Mark radio control unit says complete. Okay. 2 things left to do. Cooling system, which is an output product, which is one of the 2 output products that we're realistically doing. It's also another component though, which is heatsink, rubber, water, nitrogen. So that's where the rubber gets used. Wait. Was it? Was rubber used somewhere else? Oh right, no. There's 2 parts within the final assembly, and then here, in almost an equal amount. Oh, that is where rubber gets used. So we have to deal with this rubber here. Alas, actually, we're gonna need 2 blenders for the cooling systems. And oh wait, hang on. We didn't finish the. We didn't get the aluminum casings over this way. All right. Let's suggest a location to bring those up. Say there. Okay, actually, this should be a tier 2. Because 64 is slightly more than 60. Okay, the other way. Other way is going to be faster. Alright, where did that pop out? That's good. That should be merged with one of those, but yeah. I think probably the first thing the first resource that we're going to, or the first one of the resources that we need here that we're probably going to acquire is probably fluids, or fluid-based resources, because those will be, that's just water, or I guess non-solids, so that's water, nitrogen. Alright. Heat sinks, which are over there. Rubber, which is going to need to come over this way anyway. Actually, blenders are pretty big, right? Well, they are decidedly larger than that. Perhaps, considering this is where water is needed anyway. Water is needed for aluminum production there. Let's place it over here. I'll need to figure out how we're getting... Oh. These guys' placement is actually super inconvenient. Let's put it over in the corner, actually. Because, like, I mean, I'll need to figure out how we're getting the rubber all the way over to this corner. Again, it's got to go, like, halfway around the factory. But, you know, it's what it had to come in the factory. Or... Either way, I have to, like, move resources like the heatsink halfway around the factory. So, you know what? Let's just do it over this way. Why not? We'll have to make a hole in the floor of the next floor, or make this floor a little bit taller. Sure, yeah, we'll bring this forward a bit. For logistics reasons, and we need all 2 of these things, because we're gonna pump the output of these things, or save the output of these things with some extra capacity. So step 1 is get all the heat sinks I'm producing over this way to the other side of the factory. It likes that. We do that. Okay. That is clearly angled. The thing about going around a corner like that is it shows me exactly where level is. Because of how square mode is dumb and stupid and weird. Okay, then we need a splitter here. This is a definitely interesting way to bring this resource into this area from all the way on the other side. Alright, then we need to bring the final resource over this way, which is of course gotta be this stuff. Gotta be the rubber. And actually, we'll send this right on through back here. Okay, actually, we'll allow it to do a little bit of a duck underneath here, and then go back. How the heck did that happen? I think this game is starting to imagine me trying zooping things in ways that shouldn't be possible. So that's fun. Bit of a tight squeeze, but you know what? Sure. Actually, no. Actually, the thing is, I just think I can't get that any closer for no good reason. That really should be valid right there. Ugh. Anyway, let's see. Well, we already have rubber here anyway. Alright. We need to go splitter. Alright. There's all the solids done for this. Water and nitrogen. This is the sole usage of nitrogen, which unfortunately is not a particularly close resource for us. It's either all the way over here, or up here where we've already tapped it and are partially pumping it back and have production. Yeah, it's gonna have to. Nitrogen's gonna have to come in across the entire factory. Very similarly to how this stuff did, actually. I don't know about water. Actually, we could probably run nitrogen through the middle here. no problem. Let's see about that, actually. We are getting very close to the end of this production line, guys. We've only got to basically take all the remaining resources here. Oh, wait, crap. I had to take half of the rubber, not the entire rubber. Ah. Okay, well... Okay. We'll go all the way over here. That... How much nitrogen? Exactly 300. Okay, we are going to go for Pipeline Mark II just for rate. Or just to make sure that the game doesn't decide to glitch out. And this is temporary supports here, so I can... There we go. This pipe will be sending our nitrogen all the way over this way. And yeah, I realize. Crap. The rubber needs to be split in half. Like right back here. I hope this works. So actually, yeah, that can be tier 1 belt there. And then as one of the... That's a very... that's actually quite steep there. Hold up, let's Okay. Oh, that is a tier 1 belt, that should be tier 2. Alright, now, that's rubber that goes off to the final stage. Oh gosh, that was hard. Fortunately, straight mode does not yet exist for pipes. They said they're bringing... Coffee Stain has said that they are bringing straight mode to pipes, hopefully for Fixmas this year, but that's a bit of a ways away. Come on. Guess we've decided which one's gonna be water. Pipeline Mark II, shall we? Pipeline Mark II, right up to this junction where we can Pipeline Mark I that. Alright, so that is... Actually, well, let's go to the edge of the factory with this over this way. So that there. No! Come on. Oh, I'm missing plastic. Wonder where I could get some of that, guys. I mean, this isn't a very effective way to get it, but it's a way to get it. Alright, let's see. Oh, hello. Whatever. Then the outside of the factory is where we had to figure out actually piping the nitrogen over this way. I guess that's going to be Once we get this final thing done, the first resource. In terms of water, I'm not sure. Water is definitely going to be going to snake water around to the back end of the factory here. So I don't know how we're doing the water. I guess this is the job right now. Is do the logistics for the water. So how much water is this? It's only 60, so yeah. Pipeline Mark 1 is definitely the choice for this. That works. Alright. And then I don't know where the water's coming from again. I guess we'll leave this here while we wait for everything else to get done. So these guys are gonna have to merge their outputs. Are both configured, right? Yep. Cooling system. Okay. Go into an industrial storage container, because we are going to be storing excess here. Where we then get one overclock. Just gonna go get more plastic. Alright, we got one last slightly overclocked manufacturer, making exactly 2 of the output per minute. And we get a lot of floor space that is quite frankly unused, but has, actually no, this entire corner of the building is unused, so that's fine. And then for now, we'll put this into an industrial storage for now. This will have to eventually go into this production. Everything else, I believe, we are producing in sufficient numbers there. And I've set up to produce in sufficient numbers. It is literally just the turbo motors and also the cooling systems. Oh yeah, I guess these cooling systems we just made are also going to be partially co-opted. Anyhow, pipe this thing in. Set this to 2 per minute. Okay, this thing is busted. There we go. Set that to 2 per minute. These things... Yeah, wait, how many cooling systems? We only needed 8 cooling systems. We produced 12. How many are... Hang on. Or... Thermal propulsion rocket. And we're gonna use an additional 3. Yeah, we're gonna have an additional 1 per minute of the cooling system in the end. That is... So we'll preemptively split this. Alright. So there's that. That's the, that. Radio control units, which is this. Which we already have storage of elsewhere, so we don't need to store that here. Alright, there's radio control, the motors which are on the complete opposite side of the factory, and the remainder of the rubber. Yes, so the only other thing we need here is the motors. So yeah, I guess I'll work off camera on getting power to all these machines. And I'll... motors. Here's the motor. Woo, yeah, okay. 2 hours. 2 hours on the game today. We're gonna do it though. You're gonna get at least invalid. You're an invalid belt shape, huh? See, that wasn't so hard now, was it? Alright, that's it. The production line itself for turbo motors and an extra, and what will it be exactly, one extra cooling system per minute is now completed. I can mark all that is done on the spreadsheet here. Everything is listed as green for me. We've done it. Now we just gotta get all the raw resources in. Bauxite, wait. Why is bauxite marked as done? We haven't actually acquired that yet. We've theorized about where we can do that. Anyhow, let's start with nitrogen, because that one's the most... Let's start with getting nitrogen, which we need 300 of. That should be the most clear cut. Let me make sure I have... Yeah, I have resources for that. I don't have the resources for the pipeline, so let me get that. Whee! Okay. Just need to go down, grab a bunch of plastics and stuff. A bunch of plastic for the Mark II pipes. Then we'll go all the way down. Grab a bunch of copper sheeting for, you know, the pipes themselves. Alright. Well, that inventory is full of random garbage. Let's, yeah, let's go out to the power plant where we can get started on our adventure. Adventure, it awaits us. I don't know what I was doing there. Please disregard that. Okay, because we have nitrogen for our fuel coming in here. Obviously, we're not going to, like, tap this pipe or anything. We're just going to make another pipe that runs exactly parallel to it. For a while. Actually, exactly vertical to it for a while. And then eventually runs parallel. Or then eventually just like hops down from here and goes over that way. Alright. Why is there still a tree there? Yeah, I'm actually... And also something that I'm glad that they fixed in 1.0 was issues where the foliage on clients would get reset after a while. But when you relog, it wouldn't sync all foliage. I'm glad they sync all foliage now. Why does my frame rate feel like it's dying here? I'm just going at full throttle. Anyhow. Almost there. Right over here. So 3 of these wells are tapped, and we need a total of 300. There are more nodes, though. Got a pure node here. That is 120 per minute. Got another pure node. Wow. Is this thing all pure? I think it is. It is all pure. Alright. Well, 3 pure nodes will do. You don't need to worry about the exact quantities for this. Just know that, yes, all the nodes are pure. Is that what? Okay, I could just look at the map here. Yeah, literally all the nodes here are pure. This is the best nitrogen location on the map. Okay, before I actually get going back, I should probably put in the stackable conveyor poles for the pipes themselves. Yeah, now just thinking about it, it would definitely be that we've launched the space elevator 3 times, because we completed phase 1 of the space elevator pretty quickly, and that was built entirely on the first floor of the factory. Then the second floor of the factory allowed us to entirely beat phase 2 of the space elevator. We then took a while and finally did phase 3 of the space elevator a couple floors up. And now phase 4 alone is taking up a few floors of the factory. Okay, I think thereabouts is where the pipeline is going to stop being stacked on here and start going the other way. Oh, I missed one. Wow, okay. That one really was hiding. Again, we are also using Mark II pipelines just to make sure a weird pipes physics bug doesn't break our setup, considering we need a full 300. And I do not trust pipes to transport 300 continuously, based off of what I've seen with fluid physics, fluid/gas physics in this game. Alright. There we go. Nitrogen is now being piped into this pipeline. And those wildlife sounds in this game, they're weird and crazy. Alright, once we get the nitrogen back to the factory, I think I'll call that a stream. Because, yeah, this has been quite the experience. Actually, one of the options I guess I could do is I could just run this pipe down in through the power factory, or the fuel factory here, and along there, but I think I'm just gonna send it down and around to being down there. So we go to pipeline mark 2. That's a tight turn. No! I mean, I think it would potentially work. Hold on, let me get rid of this tree so I can see what I'm doing. I think it'll work over here, though. So, mark 2. Pipe is too long. Keep pressing the wrong button to switch. Gosh dang, how tall does this stack need to be before... There we go. So there's now a way to get here from the ground. Great. And stackable pipe pole. Blowing up the trees. Dee-dee-dee-dees. Nuts. I had like no velocity right now. Well, that was a strange sound. Is that the sound of it starting up? Okay, well. Keeps pressing wrong button. Okay, let's get away from there then. I could never hit the... Oh. I hit junction, apparently. So how long until this thing here is going to stop respawning? Okay, stackable pipeline poles. Hey, I pressed the right button that time. Let's go! Yeah, okay, nitrogen is flowing in. Okay, I'm gonna go put down the pipeline pole, or I'm gonna place these things in for the rest of the journey back to the factory, quickly. Oh, so nice to not hear that random crap anymore. Alright. Random pipe pole there. And there. Then we go pipeline mark 2. We'll figure out, after we get this pipe connected, I'll figure out how we're going up. Yeah, it's gonna need to stop at least once on the factory by the looks of things. Alright. Yeah, strangely, one of the things we haven't unlocked from the awesome store is the Clean Pipe Mark II. So we only have the one with the indicator on it. Oh, hello. This factory, I'd say it's going pretty well right now. We've spent the stream today working on... This is strange. We spent the stream today working on a production line for turbo motors. And I'm starting to actually get raw resources for it. This here is a nitrogen pipeline that I'm building. Yeah. Okay, this pipeline stack is almost as tall as this power tower. Alright, almost done here. Bam. Bam, and bam. Alright. One last thing to do. Actually get this into the factory. I've just been including aluminum production in literally anything that requires it. I mean, I have my general purpose aluminum production in the factory there, and there's another very specific aluminum production. I have another factory in the world that has its own aluminum production section. Generally all these aluminum production things are just clones of each other, but in different locations. So like... One is, I mean, yeah, no, they're just literal clones of each other. They're all producing the same amount, even if that's not entirely the amount that's required. Any extra just kind of gets said that, hey, that's more than enough. Why is there nothing on this belt? We will have to go check that out then, I guess, after we get this pipe finished. See why that factory isn't producing any rubber. Anyhow, here we go. Nah, can't stand on that. Yeah, alright. Nitrogen is now in the factory. Let's go take the hypertubes to figure out why we got no rubber flowing into the factory there. That seems like I could have done something wrong. Alright. Halfway there. Floor holes for your list you can have. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that doesn't really do too good if I'm trying to lift stuff up the outside of the factory, but definitely that is definitely worth taking note of. Alright, why? Oh yeah, I never really finished this factory. I just kind of like made it work and forgot to come back and put like a roof on it. Now why is there nothing on this belt? Because the game is being kind of dumb by the looks of things. Wait, is rubber on this belt? Wait, is it just that showing it to me? No, let me... Is it one of these situations again, where it's like, yeah, we only like show you the stuff on the belt. Oh no, but like... And then I do that and it all disappears, but at least this stuff's moving now. Gosh, it's one of these things. Okay, Satisfactory 1.0 is not fully, like, ready. Or is not fully good yet. There are absolutely bugs like this, where it looks like there's nothing on the belt for me, when I've in the past seen stuff on the belt, and there is, in fact... What the hell just happened there? And there is, in fact, actually stuff on the belt, it just... Why is this thing not... There we go. Okay, I don't know, this game feels like it's bugging a bit. Yeah, I've had that happen exactly one other time, and it's weird, because it'll, like, sometimes want to render stuff on... It'll, like, sometimes want to render... Oh, well, that sucks. It'll sometimes want to render stuff on the belt, which really annoys me when it's like, hang on, Why is nothing rendering on the belt then? I just have to kind of trust that it's there. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably getting a bit tired then. Yeah, anyhow, the other instance of that happening is right over here on this belt here with all the fused modular frames. You see, it looks like it's rendering right now, and you can tell there's stuff on it, and you can see well into the distance here that there's stuff on it. But once I get to right here, all of a sudden it's all disappeared in both directions. Until I get to there. I don't know how this is happening or why that's happening, but it's kind of annoying actually. At least when I'm in the factory I can see that they're here. And I have had other people confirm that yes, that is happening for them as well. Probably should report that as a bug on the feedback site. Anyhow. But yeah, okay, here you can see the rubber that is, in fact, on this belt. So, like, I don't entirely know what's going on. Ah, it's right in the factory as well. That's annoying. Yeah, right here. So from right here, I should theoretically be able to see... Well, I can't really because it's all hidden by other stuff. But I would theoretically, standing right here, be able to see all the rubber. I have no idea what's going on there. I don't even know how like, programmatically that would happen. Maybe it's some sort of culling optimization that is broken. I don't know. Anyhow. Oh, yeah, anyhow, this stream has been going on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, which, wow, okay. Last 20 minutes is really flying by here, so... with that, I guess I'm gonna have to say, this is the end of the stream, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like on your way out if you enjoyed, and subscribe, turn on notifications so you'll be notified of future live streams when they happen, like this one. Check out my game, which is linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next Satisfactory live stream.